Hey, Bri, thanks so much for your question. Really good question. I'm answering this on Weebid, so if you want more info, you can go to weebid.app, weebid.app, to ask me more questions. This video is on the technique that I used to fight my own ADHD as I grew up playing piano. It's really something I developed in college, where the big thing to remember is that playing piano can be exercising the attention of the mind, and we all tend to, and I tend to, I think more than most, have my mind wander as soon as I start playing, especially if I play more difficult material. My mind starts to wander and it becomes really difficult to sit still. And the way that I would combat this is I would set, and I developed this technique when I started practicing for like 8 hours a day. And I would tell myself, I'm going to play until I can't, I'm going to do all my meditations, and I'll show you these meditations, but then I will play until I just can't anymore. And then when I can't, I will get up from the piano and I'll do a chanting meditation. And the chanting meditation is where you repeat the words Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. It's Nichiren Buddhism, adopted from that. But you do that for 10 minutes, calm your mind, and then go back to the piano. But to start the piano, it's a lot of meditation. So to start the technique, the first meditation that I do is just a sitting meditation, and I actually use Kenny Werner's Effortless Mastery audio to do it. It's an 18-minute sitting meditation where you just sit. I can't show you my face while I'm sitting straight up the way the camera is now, I'm sorry. But you sit and relax your shoulders, relax your whole body, and then through this meditation, and if you want, let me know and I can actually speak the meditation for you. I won't do the full thing now, but you relax starting in your head all the way down to your feet. And then you do a white light meditation where you imagine a light entering your body and filling your body, and then positive affirmations. So that takes about 18 minutes. And then the next step is this meditation, where you imagine that you're not controlling your hands, and that someone lifts your hand, and that someone is dropping your thumb on the key, and you listen to that key. And this is super important. You listen to it, and you let the key fade until you can hear it no more, but you pay attention to the fade. And what you tell yourself as you listen to that is, this is the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. So you do that first, and in your mind, this is the most beautiful sound I've ever heard, until you hear it fade all the way to the end. And then let the imaginary hand pick up your hand and drop the second finger. No effort whatsoever, until it completely fades. And pay close attention to it. Lift. Drop the third. This is the most beautiful note. This is the most beautiful sound I've ever heard. And the most important thing is to be here in the moment and not thinking about when it will be over. If that thought comes up, it's okay. Just let it be, but then gently guide your mind back to the note that you're playing. So then, until you do all the notes in your right hand, and then do it in your left hand. But, with each note, letting it go out letting it fade until it's completely faded. those 2 exercises alone will take you a half hour. If you can do that, now you'll be much more primed to practice more complex material. And when you get into your complex material, you'll notice your mind wandering. And if it gets too much, which it does sometimes, stop, take a break, step away, make sure you've hydrated, make sure you're not, I mean, it's okay to be hungry, actually. Sometimes you can just focus on hunger and let that subside, but make sure you're hydrated at the very least. And chant for 10 minutes. Focus your mind. Chant for focus. And I can explain more about that in another video because there's a whole depth behind that practice. Yeah. And then go back to the piano. And then keep practicing your more complex material, but practice it slowly. Don't try to push yourself to play things you can't play. Play the things you can play just at the very limits of that. And be kind and loving to yourself as you're doing it. If you beat yourself up, it's not going to be fun, and you're going to stop eventually. So be gentle with yourself. Be kind and loving, especially in this time period. Doing this video during COVID, and man, everybody needs to be more loving to themselves, myself included. So I hope this was helpful, Bria. Let me know if you have any more questions, and you can always ask me on webid.app. Thanks, guys.